What's up, good people? This Isaiah. And as we look at the tape, talking about Izuna. Alright. And first take, first impressions, first thoughts, if you will, on her overall kit. Okay. And seeing what we can do with her. Alright. As mentioned with the Rufus video, she has mainly the equipment, the XP based stuff here so that we can help gain levels really quickly. Our key point here with that, I don't mind using my red keys for the XP dungeon, and the primary reason for that is because, you know, when you got every character at 255, you can do stuff like that. Alright, so even the meaningful characters that you want to have at 255, you know, use the red keys to run the XP dungeon, and then use your green keys to run through phase shifts. Right, so anyway, so here we are with Izuna. Okay. And yes, what you guys saw in that video about her was definitely real, as you can see. As far as, let me go somewhere else, even though I like the music here. Alright, and we'll go ahead and check out the items here. 2,721 right now. Alright, so they'll have to release more light-based characters, or more light staff characters, before I can use them all. Alright, anyway. Moving on, looking at her skill set. Okay. Alright, so say, man, look at this. I still have to do the quest. Jeez. That's kind of unfortunate because Thunder God Stance. Hold on, what else do we have here? What's this? Thunderstorm Dance. These are skills I would most likely use just based on this brief description here. Anyway, let's talk about skills. Right. Eastern Mass Staff. Estrangement. That's interesting. And Thunder. Alright. First skill, Miasma Bolt. Most likely wouldn't use, although inflict poison and then it ignores target resistance. That may come in handy. Alright, if it was pain and poison, that'd be awesome. Thunderclap Beckoning, Thunder type magic attack on all enemies, medium, and all party members gain first strike. So this is one of those things that if you wanted to basically give your party members first strike, and if I'm thinking about this correctly, first strike is similar to what you get with Falcon's Blessing or the Falcon Badges. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. And this could be come in handy, especially if she's fast enough. She could pop this skill and thus give everybody in the party the ability to act before the enemy does. All right, so, and then deploy Thunder Stance, which if you build around her, you may not need her to deploy the Thunder Stance. All right. Divine Lightning, preemptive Thunder type attack on all units. Another force gauge at max, strength increase times 10. So when you have full AF bar, strength increase times 10 is not really that big. Alright. Tenju. Alright, we have user gains increased magic damage based on max MP. Okay. Not bad. And stab type characters. Okay, so this seems like this is the type of ability that would actually benefit a magic team. Alright. Cool, we can make something work with this ability. And strength increase based on number of chains. Alright. Yeah, pretty sure, let's see, maybe Cam. He's a thunder type and he's a staff user, so that might work with him. Actually, I'm pretty sure this would work with them. Interesting. And thinking like Yakumo, another style, maybe even Shinwa, you know what I mean? At least for this particular ability here. This one I can't even use. Thunderstorm Dance. Thunder type magic attack on all enemies. Users int plus 40 and speed plus 40 and increase damage against weak point. So in this case, increase damage against weak point and in Thunder Zone 70% for 3 turns and then speed buff. Okay. And then wait, what is this one here. Thunder type attack up, and then in speed. It says 50-50. Okay, so Oboro, right? Because he can apply the thunder weakness or exposed thunder in this case, and this would actually increase the amount of damage she would do. You know, because it's against weak points. Interesting stuff. If only had the ability, right? Raijin Snuff. This would probably be used during AF. Yeah, this would definitely be used during AF. Thunder type magic attack on a single enemy times 4 times 10. As far as damage goes, user's magical crit, 100%, 3 moves, and gain 50% magic barrier, damage barrier 3 times. Yeah, this would be the AF skill. This would be third on that list. If I had Thunder God stance, this would probably be my number 2 or 3 skill. Back up. And this would probably be like my number. This actually would probably be my current number 2 skill based on what I currently have. If only I had it, right? Anyway, so my skills here. It'd probably be just like this actually. Except the order would be a bit different. This Tenju would be first. Thundercrack can pretty much stay where it's at. This is the AF, not AF, the Stellar Awakened ability here. And then Raijin Snuff. Speaking of Stellar Awakened, you know, her enhanced ability and battle start in front line. Stack 3 godlike powers on her. And AF gauge fills to 50%. Right? Good for those who, like, they'll use an AF against the boss fight and then not refill that, not refill it. You know what I mean? Unless they have like Aldo or Fine. So that's good to have. 100% with 3 Thunder allies. So this is good news for those who like Thunder teams. You don't actually have to have Aldo in your front line. You don't have to, say, use, what's his face? You know, one of the tomes to quickly refill your AF gauge. Things of that nature. So that's good. All right, and with Thunder allies, so that means we're gonna have to build some kind of Thunder team. Okay. Let's see here. Stellar Burst boost upon Stellar Burst when light power is greater. So again, focusing more on the light base units. All enemies Thunder type resistance down 60% until the end of turn. Now, this would be interesting because I'm thinking about Upalaka. Is it considered, like, because he does that end of turn attack, and I'm thinking about whether or not this is, if his attacks were considered, you know, as a part of the end of turn, you know, for them. Meaning, pretty much what I'm getting at is, would the Stellar Boost be active when Upalaka does those attacks? You know what I mean? Or is it considered inactive when Upalaka does the attacks? You see what I'm saying? So, anyway. Secret Art Thundercrack. Thunder type of magic attack on all enemies. Times 5, double XL, and after attack, user enters hyperfocus mode. Okay. In hyperfocus, strength increase times 20. Jeez. When not in another force, strength further increased times 2. So that's a times 40. Okay. User is less likely to be targeted by the enemy, and skill strength increase times 1.1 removed upon taking an attack. So this simply means she cannot be targeted at all. So it seems like having someone with like a rage ability to tank the hits, or guard ability for that matter, would be ideal in this case. In Stellar Burst before attack, activate Lunatic Plus, and then enter hyperfocus mode. Alright. Not bad. Speaking of, do we have, does it say anything in the passives here? At turn in, after using another 4-stack 1 godlike power, at turn start or a battle start in front line, stack 3 godlike powers on user and AF gauge to 50%. But what do we get for the lunatic? Okay, so that's pretty much all that is. Actually, no. If another force has been used 1+ times, you get a crit rate damage or magical crit damage increase based on the number of times another force has been used in this battle. Wow, okay. So, damn. She's clearly the DPS unit of choice. Really? Man, again, this further lends to the fact why I don't really like Thunder teams, because they're built for AF, but in this case, she solves a lot of those problems. You know what I mean? With your ability to constantly get the AF, it seems. So, with this in mind, how do we build her, right? How do we build around her, and things of that nature? And based on what I've been reading so far, first of all, the equipment definitely changes. Because you think damage, you would obviously go with, do I have anything in here for damage? I don't. So we'll go Elpis here. Damage? This technically could work. Elpis ring. Damage when HP, actually, no, never mind. That would not work. Because this relies on her damage or her HP being lower than 80%. Unless we put her with someone like Iffy, it'll get there. But then we also need to make sure we don't actually like heal her. You know what I mean? So that won't work. Maybe something like let's see. Nope. Ring of Might? Yeah, Ring of Might could definitely work. I think that might be the only one I got. So we'll go with the Ring of Might for now. Yakumo has it, which is fine. Again, we're going for more of a damage increase over everything. All right. And then for the badges, I'm thinking in badges. In this, I have combo rate, critical strength up. Interesting. We'll go with some int badges here. Harley, you're not using those. Like you. And then for Krasta, pretty self-explanatory. Here we have the standard, power of pain, Krasta across the board. And let's see here. I need to star some of these. Alright, we'll grab this one here. And then we'll take that. And we'll be needing it. And then we'll grab this one from Kuchinoa. No, in this case, it doesn't really make sense to use this one. I mean, 9 lives or what are the odds of actually dying really quickly? Alright, so this is pretty much what I would give her. Because I'm thinking damage over everything. Right, now, the team is the next big question, right? And so far, I could think of maybe 2 or 3. Obviously, if we were to go for Thunder, first Thunder unit that comes to mind is Valette. Where is she? Okay. And then the next 2, I mean, like I already mentioned, Oboro.
Where we dropping?
Oboro for the Expose. And then we can either go with Upalaka or Oralea, another style. All right. And this is more or less for like the defense side of things.
Did you bring a lunch?
I did not mean to do that.
Did you bring a lunch?
I'll try not to disappoint.
And I'm looking for counterattack. There we go. of course, this banks on him actually taking the hit. You know what I mean? Most likely, though, the ideal pick would be Orlea. She'll be the ideal pick in a lot of Thunder-based teams, actually. So I'll stick with this for now and not really take into consideration anybody else in the team comp. Let's just see what she's capable of doing. Now, mind you, we don't have a Poison Pain. Never mind, spoke too soon. Alright, because everybody's favorite boss. Start off with a full AF bar, which is nice. So we don't really need to worry about using this. You know what I mean? Because when AF is over, I can easily get it back second turn. Right? And then, of course, Stellar Burst ability here. Alright, which would then again activate the Lunatic, and then I can get it back again. You see what I'm saying? So, not bad. Let's go ahead and go with an AF here. First skill for everybody. Second skill for everybody. And then this third skill here. Alright, that's lovely. And all I'm really doing here is into this gauge here. Who's doing all the damage right now? It's kind of hard to tell with all the lightning happening here.
Secret attack.
And then, like I mentioned before, get in the AF back. Alright. Now, like I said, what I don't know is the Stellar Burst, because it says before attack, activate Lunatic Plus. Now, my Lunatic hasn't been used. So, and I'm not in an AF when I get back to a 50% restore. And would this also count, you know, as me actually using this Lunatic? You see what I'm saying? So, only one way to find out. I'm gonna go ahead and use everybody's here.
Time to get serious. Eat this.
Doesn't look like it actually counted, which is great news. Okay, because then I can just could I actually get it back? That's the real question. Somebody's hitting the damage cap and I don't know who. Never mind. That's Izuna. So I have my burst back. Okay. And this is only the second turn. So. And I still haven't used the original Lunatic. So again, next Stellar Burst. Looks like I didn't get it back that time. Interesting. And this is probably because I don't have any of the godlike power stacked anymore. You know what I mean? So, let's see here. I guess that makes sense. Cool, not bad, not bad. I can still do an absolute crap ton of damage. No, don't get confused out here. You know what I'm saying?
Lunge on this!
The other thing worth mentioning is she's still in hyper-focus mode because she hasn't been hit by anything. So that's some good news there. What is this? Oh, that's right. I really forgot he was even in the party. So let's see. When another force used. 800 number of times the AF has been used. So I believe this is 2 times so far. And I'm wondering if that's counted anywhere. Doesn't look like it. So I guess it's something you would have to keep track of yourself, which is fine. It's like no big deal. You know what I mean? Weak point damage. Let's go ahead and go inside of another AF. But we'll go ahead and activate Lunatic for everybody, because why not?
Munch on this!
Hitting that damage cap again,
Munch on this!
which is fine by me.
Little skip! Little skip!
Thunder teams, man, being able to use AF this many times,
To get serious.
pretty crazy. Yeah, that was damage cap. Yeah, this is nuts. She definitely would make using Thunder teams fun. Look at that.
Little skip!
And it's just sort of fun too. Imagine if you'd done. Well, no, I guess. Not bad. But being honest here, that's not bad. That was only in 5 turns. Jeez. Let's see what other team gonna come up with. Obviously, I would rearrange the skill set so that it makes sense for everybody else in the team. Let's see. I had mentioned Magic Team earlier. I could probably go with keeping AF in mind. We can go with Fine.
We got this, team!
Yeah. I said Magic. Let's go with Iffy, and then
You know it's my day off, right?
Right, so this will automatically put me in a magic zone because the Yakumo's passive. Iffy for defense, Fine to help get back AF, and then Izuna can still be DPS, you know what I mean, doing as much damage as humanly possible. Plus, Yakumo also provides his own buffs and things of that nature as well. So, going back against this guy here. And one thing to keep in mind, if you notice, I am really sticking with this whole AF deal here with Izuna. Okay, we'll go with first skill for everybody, although this isn't needed for him. Moving on to, we'll go with that one. And the reason why we didn't use this for Yakumo is because Iffy is already setting pain and poison. Yakumo, man opener, is doing pain and poison, so not really needed in this case. Alright, moving on. We'll go for second skill for everybody. Yeah, we'll go for second skill. Again, this team isn't really optimized to be built around Izuna or anyone else in the party for that matter. It's just team I just threw together, thinking magic in mind, and then we can go for. Oh damn! I should have moved these abilities around. Yeah, I should have moved them. And that's unfortunate.
kill you!
Gotcha!
I'll kill you!
Let's go ahead and use
Let
that.
the stars light the way!
I definitely should have moved those two abilities around though.
Gotcha!
Eat this!
Gotcha!
Yeah, definitely should have moved those abilities around. That's my mistake. I need that AF back. And I mean, do I have any heavenly scales though? I don't know. We'll see. We'll stick with full AF bar, and then again you can use and abuse the AF. So if I were to do that right now, there's only one turn remaining. I guess it makes no sense to do so, but I definitely should have moved the skills around. Should have moved the skills around for Yakumo, another style. No big deal though. And then of course, obviously, if I had another turn and I wanted the AF bar back, I would pop Izuna's Lunatic Plus. That's giving me a full AF bar. And so, pretty much how that would work in this particular case. Alright, so how does she compare to Shinwa would be probably the next big question, actually. Like, could she do more damage than Shinwa? It'd be interesting, to be honest with you. Because Shinwa gives shared knowledge, and that's something that you wouldn't want to use an AF for. You know what I mean? To keep the shared knowledge given for everybody. And Shinwa's more of a DPS unit anyway.
Plan to put me through my paces, huh?
Let's see. Alright, first skill, everybody. That doesn't change. It changes with Yakumo.
Take
Die.
Moving on. Right down. And then, like I said, yeah, this shared knowledge goes away as soon as we enter an AF. Which isn't that big of a deal.
I'll kill you!
Go.
We'll go ahead and use AF here to get rid of it anyway. Yeah, I gotta move these skills away.
Go.
And this is pretty much what I was really looking forward to. Using Tesseract.
Enlightenment is the key to unwavering truth.
I should have moved these skills around.
Nobody gets in the way of my tomorrow!
Yep, should have moved the skills around, but I should have godlike power stored up still. So I can get the AF back, continue doing damage here. And then of course I've had an additional turn, AF again, continue doing the damage, you know what I mean? So, not the most thorough of testing here, but these are just ideas that I get when I test some of these users. So, they probably could work really well together too, it just requires a bit more, like, again, moving the skills around, in my case at least, and then finding the best time to say, I don't care about this damn shared knowledge, you know, that Shinwan naturally has. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this one. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I will talk to you all later.